Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another very special, as always, episode of the HyperConscious podcast. We hope you enjoyed our latest episode where we went behind the scenes on a coaching call with David Meltzer. Today, for episode number 338, we are going to do a 5-minute clinic on the power of a good mastermind.
Speaking of the power of a good mastermind, every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Kevin and myself are hosting the official weekly HyperConscious Zoom mastermind. It is virtual. It is free. Please join us. And we're going to talk about things that matter with people who care. And some of the ideas that came from the last one, I was actually on my run yesterday reviewing that episode or that potential episode, the last mastermind. And it was incredible. Even the second time around, it was like, wow, some really good distinctions from really incredible people. Please join us.
And one of the other things that has made a giant change in both Alan and my lives is online training programs. I mentioned this in Friday's episode that I have 2 online training programs up. The link will be in the bio for this episode. One is on podcasting, one is on mindset. Jeff 20 for 20% off for you lovely podcast listeners.
Jeff 20? Didn't you say Jeff 1 last time?
I think I said Jeff 20.
We're gonna have to double check that.
Whatever it was from the week before, it's still that.
It's still that. Or maybe you'll have to do both. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. So masterminds. Yes. What are they and why are they so important? I would say that I kind of want to take the listeners back quickly to the first time we ever masterminded together. It was after we read Lori Harder's book. It's called A Tribe Called Bliss. We had interviewed Lori and we started trying. That's what that whole book is about, finding your tribe. Yep. And then basically hosting meetings weekly or bi-weekly where you get together and really mastermind and talk about good ideas about how to create a brighter future, how to achieve your goals, how to business, podcasting, intimate relationships, anything to improve the quality of your life. Kevin, myself, his, I guess, old roommate during quarantine, you don't live with him now, right. Our boy Matt, and then Nate. So those of you who don't know Nate, he's my fitness coach and he's out in Cali, but he's a dear friend of mine. And we would all get on the phone every Tuesday night. I believe it was Tuesday. And I remember actually this one call I was, this is so long ago. This had to be like 2.5 years ago or something crazy. Oh, 2 years ago?
Yeah, probably maybe 2, probably, yeah.
Oh, dude, this is crazy. This is when Matt was first considering real estate.
Yeah.
Such a blast from the past. So we would just basically go around 15 minutes each. And we'd spend an hour talking about our specific goals. Now we have kind of a whole system of like wins, losses, bottlenecks, and refocus. And then we set intentions at the end of the call. So we start on a positive note with wins. And then at the end of the call, we would set intentions for the next week to hold each other publicly accountable. And now we're hosting those every single week. But it's difficult to understand the value of something when you first start it, sort of like going to the gym. You're not going to get in shape after your 3 first hard workouts. And it's not till 3 years down the road you go, oh my God, if it wasn't for those early journey steps that I was willing to take, I wouldn't be who I am today. And I think Kevin and I feel that way dramatically with masterminds.
Yeah, honestly, like a mastermind is something, it's a meeting of minds who want a similar outcome. So again, it could be anything. Like for you, it could be fitness. For you, it could be business specific. It could be mindset. It could be confidence. It could be catching up about a book. Like, we just talked about the law of attraction in both of the previous episodes, really. And if you can continue to surround yourself with people, places, things, ideas, and feelings for what you want in your future, you're going to learn more and more opportunities are going to come your way. Like, we're in a podcast mastermind where we're the most consistent podcasters. We're the ones who it's kind of our profession, right? But Kim knows so much about business.
Summer knows way more than us.
Right. Summer knows a ton about branding. Spike knows a ton about voice acting and real estate and finance. Like he knows so much.
Right.
But that all came because we all wanted a podcast. Now it's evolved to so many different things, but a mastermind for you is just meeting with like-minded people weekly and checking in on how the progress you're making is going, how the progress for others is going, and then where you guys can kind of cross-pollinate.
I have an analogy that Kevin will like, and I only have 30 seconds because this is a 5-minute clinic.
Yeah, we got to mark.
Imagine building a house. You need an architect. You need someone who can do concrete with the foundation. You need someone who can do the plumbing. You need an electrician. You need all these different masters of their craft to build a magnificent house. If you want a magnificent life, you're going to have to mastermind with magnificent people. Just like what Kevin described, Kim is unbelievably far ahead of us in business. and she's masterminding with the Brendan Burchards and the Tony Robbins of the world. And, you know, we mastermind between coaching, between speaking, between you and I talking pre and post podcasting, actually podcasting, you know, talking to mentors. I would argue, I know for a fact that we have thousands of hours masterminding, thousands of hours. And if it wasn't for that, I mean, I can trace back all of the dreams that have come true for us to, at one point, it was just a conversation.
Yeah.
I mean, even Matt just sold the house I grew up in. It was on the market for 4 days and we got 6 offers. His Instagram is Matt Moves Homes. I told him, if you want a testimonial, man, I've got you. Like, strong work. And we got this dream offer thanks to Matt's hard work. At one point, that was me in my car that I bought from him, that he drove in high school, talking to you, Nate, and Matt, and him talking about eventually doing real estate. That just manifested into a reality. As a matter of fact, I think it's closing today. So masterminds are going to change your life. They've changed our life more than probably anything else.
You're already talking, right? You might as well be talking to people who want the same thing as you, people that are ahead of you, people that you might be bringing with you, but you're going to be talking about something specific that's going to make you better in what you want out of life. We have a great one that we started. Again, we would love to have you guys there. If it's not ours, join somebody's.
Right.
And I'll always say that. If it's not us, join somebody else. I don't care. That's fine. Like, I want you to be part of ours, but I'd rather you be part of something.
Right. If you're not on masterminds consistently, you are leaving huge potential on the table. And yeah, even if it's not ours, find something that's congruent for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go because we have a mastermind with Mark Metry actually in 2 minutes.
Yeah,
so we
literally.
hope you enjoyed this. And again, find a mastermind. If it's not ours, Lori Harder's book, A Tribe Called Bliss, is a great way to find it. There's a million of them out there, and more than one of them is probably going to be great for you. We hope you enjoyed, and we will talk to you on Wednesday.
Talk to you soon.
Bye.